juhi chawla जा रही
The
है।
best part, whatever collection was they received, equal amount was made by Vinod Thakkar for the polio eradication program. Thank you, Juhi. Thank you. Thank you. You can hand over the check to her, and then I will collect the amount from her. Thank you, Juhi. Thank you so much. The couple is so lucky, so blessed. Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Akshay, Vinod. AB for Juhi Chawla, please.
A very good afternoon, Rotarians, and more Rotarians. Thank you for inviting me here, and I am very happy कि registrations का नंबर बढ़ गया। उनको आप बताते मैं किसके बारे में बात करने वाली हूँ, बॉलीवुड के बारे में नहीं, प्लास्टिक के बारे में पता नहीं क्या होता। अच्छा हुआ आपने नहीं बताया, सब यहाँ पर उपस्थित हैं। I am very happy to be speaking to you because I realize Rotary clubs across the world contribute hugely to society. They steer change in society. So what I say here, if it touches your heart, I know this is going to go far. I'm so glad to be with you. So I wanted to speak about plastics today because it is having an alarming effect on society, on our world, on life. But before I begin, again congratulations to Sonia and Ashish, and thank you. नेक काम आपने किया और उसमें भाग मुझे भी मिल गया, so thank you for that opportunity. And Vandana, I'm so glad you are doing what you are doing. I'm so glad you were here today. Because what I'm going to speak about will resonate with you. And actually, I'm kind of taking off from where she ended. So, Supreme Court in May 2014 said that unless we examine a ban on plastic bags, the next generation will be threatened with something more serious than the atom bomb. वंदना ने सब कुछ ऐसा ही कहा था आपसे, ये सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने मई 2014 में कहा है। चलिए लेट्स जस्ट सी सुबह से शाम तक हम करते क्या हैं। सुबह उठते हैं, वी ब्रश आवर टीथ। आपका टूथब्रश किस चीज़ का बना है जरा बताइए। प्लास्टिक। वो जो ट्यूब है उसकी टूथपेस्ट की, वो किस चीज़ से बनी हुई है? प्लास्टिक अगेन। आप नहाने जाते हैं तो आपका शैम्पू किस बॉटल में आया है? प्लास्टिक। और जो कंडीशनर आप इस्तेमाल करते हैं वो क्या है? प्लास्टिक है। वाह। आप नहाने जाते हैं तो बकेट और वो मग है, वो किस चीज़ की बनी हुई है? प्लास्टिक अगेन। आप बाहर आते हैं, आप कपड़े पहनते हैं, आप नायलॉन पहन लेते हैं, आप पॉलिएस्टर पहन लेते हैं, उसमें भी प्लास्टिक है। आप खाना खाने जाते हैं, काफ़ी घरों में मैंने अब देखा है मेलामाइन है, कलर्ड मेलामाइन प्लेट्स, मेलामाइन कप्स में खाना खाया जाता है, वो भी प्लास्टिक है। आप गाड़ी में बैठते हैं, आपकी गाड़ी के पूरा वो डैशबोर्ड, आपके साइड के जो हैंडल्स, आई मीन everything around you, even the upholstery, to a large extent, is again plastic. आप सुपरमार्केट में जाते हैं, तो please can we just have a visual? Can we have a visual of the supermarket, please? Oh, here we are. Yes. In time, everything is packaged in plastic. I'd like to, everything is plastic around us. I'd just like to ask you, what do you know about plastic? Does anybody know anything about plastic?
Anybody would like to raise a hand and talk about it?
Just the little that you might know. Anybody?
फोन का कवर भी प्लास्टिक
Harmful. Wow. Okay, it is harmful. Let me explain how harmful. So the first fact about plastic, you might be knowing this, we've all heard this, it does not decompose. It does not decompose. The earth cannot digest it. And ये दृश्य आपने हर रोज आप गाड़ी से निकलते हैं ना तो आप जरूर ये चीजें देखते हैं. Can we see that? Yeah. Streets, beaches, on the rocks, and then river में plastic everywhere, and the Deonar dumping ground like Vandana was speaking about. Every piece of plastic that was ever made 50 years ago, and every piece of plastic today, all your shampoo bottles, your conditioners, your buckets, your mugs, your everything is here to stay for the next 1,000 years. It's not going anywhere. 6 months ago, I was with my brother-in-law, and he knows everything about everything. तो मैं शुरू हो गई pollution के बारे में. तो उसने मुझे बताया, you know what? What are you talking about? Do you know that there are islands of plastic in the ocean? मैंने बोला क्या? Islands of plastic in the ocean? I had not heard anything like that, and I thought, चलो कुछ ऐसा होगा, Maldives type ऐसा छोटा सा कोई island float कर रहा होगा, but it's there. Wow. Then he said, no, it's not. It's not like what you're imagining it to be. It is floating plastic because it floats on the water. And guess the size. So I'd like to ask you, would somebody like to guess the size of the island in the oceans? A plastic floating island. Anybody? 20 square kilometers. बड़ा सोचिए. 20,000 square kilometers. और बड़ा सोचिए. 200,000. और बड़ा सोचिए. Okay.
It's bigger than the African continent.
Wow. I'm so glad you said that.
Thank you.
In the North Pacific Ocean, there is island of plastic, which is almost the size of Africa. That was in 2012. And sir, आप जो बोल रहे हैं, by now it's probably bigger than Africa. तो मैं तो वहीं गिर गई. And that's when I started working on plastics. So fact number 2, chemicals are added when plastic products are made. So chemicals are added. You have rubber bands of plastic, yeah? Now to make it elastic, chemicals are added. To make this bottle transparent, to make a bottle, chemicals are used. To make this stand